When students head off to college, many don't know how or where they'll get the money to pay for it. Well, President Biden's student loan forgiveness plan was created to provide some ease for students who ended up borrowing that money, but a federal court struck down that plan in June.
Now, our morning reporter TJ Anthony is live in studio to tell us where things stand right now. Good morning, TJ.
Good morning, Caitlin and Frederick. So this story just keeps developing month by month. In about 7 weeks, student loan borrowers will start making payments again. Interest will start taking effect in about 3 weeks. Now, with the clock ticking for student loan payments to kick back in, the Biden administration opened applications for another plan. Macon Westside High School graduate Etta James is now adding University of Georgia alumnus to her resume. Like many graduates, the reality of adulting can take some adjusting.
In regards to our growing economy, it's throwing a lot of young adults for a loop.
The Washington Post reports 1 in 5 Americans hold student loans. Etta is a part of that statistic. She was one of the millions that tried to have their loans forgiven under the Biden administration's student debt relief plan.
I plan to make my payments regardless if they were forgiven or not. It was just going to be a really good benefit if they were, in fact, forgiven.
Since Biden's original student loan forgiveness plan was struck down in June, his administration opened applications for another plan.
The income-driven replacement plan, it's also called the SAVE plan that they're implementing.
David Odell, professor of law at Mercer Law School, says the new plan could help a lot of Georgians.
Georgia's the 4th biggest state in terms of the amount of loans that could be forgiven relatively immediately.
The SAVE plan was actually announced last year. If borrowers earn less than $32,800 a year for a single person, they won't be required to make payments. If borrowers keep up with monthly payments, their balance won't increase. Etta says she's still getting on her feet after graduating, and any loan relief will be a sigh of relief for her.
Everything is expense, and there's no saving.
President Joe Biden calls the SAVE plan the most affordable repayment plan ever. Now, he says the typical borrower that enrolls is expected to save $1,000 a month. Frederick, back to you.